And we are back with a slow news day week of the Doing All Right podcast. I'm not wearing brown on purpose for that particular reason. Don't come up in our comments thinking that we finna talk about some particular situation that's happening on Twitter right now. We ain't getting involved in that. We got real stuff that we could be talking about. Now, don't get me wrong. If one of the people hit Brian's phone, Todd Archer say something. Hey man, Wednesday show we gonna be all over, dog. We might not even watch players if it come out to be something. But we got some real stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? But thank y'all for being here, though. We love y'all to pieces regardless. We'll still answer y'all questions one day, but just today we're not talking about Myles Garrett at all. I'm Voch, Brian sitting on his side. What's up, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of, I know people and I. It's great English. That's Louisiana State for you right now. So proud of that place. The thing that with the Myles Garrett stuff, yes, because of contracts and the way that he restructured some of his stuff, everybody's saying, oh, he's making it tradable. Doesn't mean they're going to trade him. But the minute that Cleveland says, listen, we're putting Myles Garrett on the market, then we need to react to that. That's where we need to go. But right now, it's just, to me, and talking to some folks, it's just the way that the contract, what they needed to do to kind of get the contract in order. So, listen, Myles Garrett, great player and all that, but if Cleveland, in fact, does say he is on the market, absolutely pick up the phone and see what that price is. But until then, right now, you're really doing a lot about nothing.
Yeah. But man, that we here. We got some things to talk about. Brian said he has some phenomenal questions for me today, so we're gonna let him leave the party, and I guess I'll just be yapping about stuff.
Yeah, thank you, man. I always appreciate the opportunity to ask you questions here. I'm getting better at this question answering thing, I think.
For sure.
We'll start this one with true or cap. Truth or cap, right? True or cap? Truth or cap?
Truth or cap.
Brian Schottenheimer yesterday at the University of Texas said, quote, I think we did a really good job of setting ourselves up to be able to draft natural and draft pure, which is what you want to do. You don't want to have to be forced to reach for a player. That's when you make mistakes. Truth or cap, Brian Schottenheimer believes the Dallas Cowboys in the offseason have set themselves up to draft natural and pure.
That's a phenomenal way how you worded this, Bryan Broaddus. I believe that the Cowboys are going to go into the draft with that mindset. The Cowboys are never going to say, damn, linebacker is an emergency right now. The Cowboys are going to say, hey, man, we drafted Shamar James. He got to step up. Yeah, Overshown got an offseason. Shit, it'd be all right. You know what I mean? We'll probably draft somebody here or there with one of these. You know, we ain't got to reach.
Right.
But maybe this linebackers class is so rich that we feel like we'll walk away with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
True that I do think that they're going to take BPA at 12.
Mm-hmm.
It is cap if they think that their linebacker room is just good to go right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel like their linebacker room per the linebacker availability in the draft puts them in a good spot.
Right.
That'll make sense. For example, if you need an offensive tackle real bad in this draft, you might be in deep shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get one of the, and even the top two teams, or the top two tackles per whatever team you talking to, them dudes could be guards for some teams.
Right.
So if this a class where you need tackle, you might be in deep shit. For the Cowboys, if you need linebacker, man, you could take linebacker. Me and you've been talking. You can take linebacker at either one of your 1s, 3s, 114. I think you'll be good about it. But also, I think that the Cowboys have a pretty good plan about how they would attack linebacker if an emergency happened and they needed to go get one from outside the house.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, though, to me, that I like what Dallas has done at safety. Mm-hmm. The addition at corner, I think, was a good one, but you're right about the linebacker situation and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think they completely have that ability to draft pure. Mm-hmm. You know, I'd love for them. You and I have had many discussions over the years about drafting the best player on your board and how that tends to work out better for Dallas. Mm-hmm. When Dallas is reaching and trying to justify taking somebody because the in class will be wiped out in the next round and all that. Yeah, that's when Dallas is at their absolute worst. Yeah. You know, but when they look at their board and they trust the stack and they trust how their grades are on those guys, they tend to do a lot better. I there's some truth to his statement, but man, if he could add one more linebacker,
we'll feel phenomenal.
I'll feel maybe if you can add two players,
a linebacker and an edge,
and a linebacker and an edge,
I feel phenomenal.
And that kind of leads me to my next question with you. And I want to give this gentleman a lot of credit for what he did here and the question and it happens to be really a trade value question.
Okay.
And this comes from Johnny Joe Yarba.
What up, Johnny?
And he asked me this question on my Crown Global Media account. And he says, "Would you trade the 12th pick in the draft to Miami for Brooks and their second and third, and then trade pick 20 to Minnesota for Grenard and their second and third?" And let me walk you through how that looks.
Okay.
I'll walk you through and I think it's a fascinating question.
So that is Miami and who?
That's Miami and Minnesota. So you're getting Brooks, the linebacker, and you're getting Grenard, the edge.
Okay.
Basically, what you're giving up is 12 and 20, which is 2,050 points. So what you're getting back in return for Miami is you're getting back the player. You're getting Brooks, the linebacker. Mm-hmm. You're getting You're getting 43 and 75. So you're basically getting 685 points plus Brooks.
Okay.
Is what you're getting back. Dallas then is going to make, then would you make a deal with Minnesota? You would then get 49 and 82 plus Grenard. That would be 590 points and Grenard. You would be getting 1,240 total draft value or picks back and two players. And so then it would turn you into, you would then be drafting at 243, 249, 375, 382, 392.
Okay. My answer is, first of all...
Now, wait a minute. Let me do something real quick, too. Some people also brought up, when I retweeted this, they brought it up that, wait a minute, can you do something with Miami's 30?
Okay.
So can you do something with Miami's 30 and then their 75? Okay. Is what they're trying to do. So this gentleman was trying to stay in the first round, basically. But it's 30, as we know, it's a second-round pick. I mean, we've only got 15 first-round grades.
Yeah.
So it's basically he's trying to stay inside the first round. But would you consider that? You would add a starting linebacker, you would add your edge, plus you would pick up 4 picks, 2 in the second and 2 in the third for your 12 and 20.
The answer for me, surface level. This might be a long response.
No problem. We're here all day, as you like to say.
I got a show after this. No, we're not. but to answer your question, let's start with Miami.
Okay.
The answer is no.
Okay.
I don't want to put that much faith in the second round like that. I don't want to put that much faith in day 2 like that. You know what I'm saying? To where now we're playing games with, well, I get more picks now, more dart throw. I'm not a dart throw guy.
Yeah.
I think I can draft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
there's people out there that don't think Dallas can draft, and that's why they gave it the hell no.
That's okay.
Yeah.
If it was me.
Right.
I still believe in like trying to get the best dude that you possibly can.
Sure.
I would rather, and this is just for the Miami part right now.
Yeah.
I would rather just take the 3 and give him the damn 3.
Yeah.
For Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
Jordan Brooks.
Yeah. You want to just give him 92 and call it a day.
Give him 92.
Yeah.
Because what that is to me is, hey man, I'm just out on Osa. We got to move Osa.
Yeah.
Hey Miami, y'all want a defensive tackle? I'll trade Osa for Jordan Brooks. We both walk away happy.
Right.
In my mind, and then you can work the money out with Jordan Brooks however you want to, and I get to keep 12.
Right.
I think 12 is gonna matter to me here. It may or may not be Bane, according to what some people say. Downs could be there.
Right.
Sonny could be there. In the event that they're not, Jeremiah Love could be there. Yeah. Carnell Tate could be there. I think those dudes plus Jordan Brooks the elite player at 12 and Jordan Brooks is more valuable to me than Jordan Brooks and a couple day 2 picks.
Yeah.
You feel me?
More valuable to you than 43.
Jordan, so is so Jordan Brooks and
43 and 75 are not valuable to you. You would rather have the elite player.
I'd rather have
or the 12th player you think this.
If I've learned anything from this Micah Parsons saga, and none of these people Micah Parsons, the dude that you get at 12 and Jordan Brooks, I'd rather have the better dudes. You can have a team full of cats. I think the better dudes matter first. I mean, coaching is another conversation, but in your mind, you feel like you have that. Mm-hmm. But Green Bay was a fine defense last year or the year before with the same dudes that they had. Mm-hmm. You insert Micah Parsons to that thing, they're a top 5 defense. Micah Parsons gets hurt, Green Bay lose a shit ton of games, and they barely make the playoffs last year. Defensively.
Right.
I think dudes matter. So in that case, I'm trying to make the argument that I think 12 is going to be a dude.
Okay.
It may not be a defensive dude.
Okay.
But 12 is going to be it could be Jeremiah Love.
See, this is what's good about you because you're keeping an open mind about the board being open.
I'm open to anything.
You're open to an offensive player, which a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
A lot of Cowboy fans, or if you watch the Cowboys, are like, Dallas needs defense. Mm-hmm. But you're more open to like thinking big picture that guy at 12 could be potentially CeeDee Lamb.
Yes, sir.
That instead of taking Chase on, you're taking future player that's going to help you down the road.
1,000%. And look, you could hit on them second round grades.
Yeah.
But you can fucking hit on this 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep 12 and Jordan Brooks. Minnesota can have 20.
Okay.
Minnesota can have 20 right now.
Okay.
Or Grenard and what you say? Grenard and 92 and 82?
Yeah, what you're going to get out of Minnesota is you're going to get for 20. Now, it would probably be a little bit different. Uh-huh. But they were he's trying to say you could have 20, but you'd get 49 and 82 in Grenard.
49 and 82?
Yeah.
Top 50 pick, top 100 pick?
Yeah.
And Grenard, they can have 20. They can have 20. Because in real life, trading back from 20 in this draft might be a second or third anyway, or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So the way I'm reading this real quick, and I got to do this because if I don't, I'll forget asking you. You really value the pick at 12, whereas 20, you value the pick at 20, but you're more willing to do something with it to try because you don't feel as confident about that 20, the player at 20 being a dude like you say at 12.
I feel good about the dude at 20.
Okay. I feel good about the dude, but I feel about the player, but not the dude.
With the same mindset of I'll trade both them picks for Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Or Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
And I can't find a player at 12 and 20 combined that's better than Max Crosby.
Yeah.
I can find a player at 12 long term I feel better about than Jordan Brooks. You feel me?
Oh, no, I understand.
If you got Caleb Downs for 12 years, that's better than Jordan Brooks to me.
Right.
Or Ruben Bain or Carnell Tate or Jeremiah Love for 5 years.
Right.
That's better than Jordan Brooks to me. I'll figure out linebacker later. But 20 is different because I know the dudes at 20.
Right.
Give me Grenard, a dude. Brian, look, let me look you in the face. If you bring in Jonathan Grenard, and Brian, you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If you bring in Grenard, Gary or Donovan Ezraku have to sit down. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. That's what you do for your pass rush room immediately.
Right.
So that and 20 are different, right? So the 20th overall pick, whoever you make, that may be R. Mason Thomas. R. Mason Thomas might be your third or fourth rusher.
Right.
As opposed to Jonathan Grenard coming in starting now. So I'll take Grenard, that top 50 pick in 49 and that top 100 pick in 82.
Yeah.
And I'm straight. So now what my haul is out of all this shit is I keep 12. You can have 92, but I got Jordan
Brooks.
Jordan Brooks.
Yeah.
I got 49, 82, and I got Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah.
That's a haul.
Yeah.
I don't need the extra 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Because I got my linebacker, my rusher. I get to pick the best player at 12. I got an extra. I don't got to be greedy. I got an extra 49 and 82.
There's no way I can get you to come off 12. Then is there?
Brian, I'll sit the whole third round. I'll be doing the draft show with you and whoever.
Yeah.
I'll sit the whole third round. Like, what y'all doing? Y'all all right? Cowboys ain't. Boy, Arizona, I love that for them. I'll be straight.
Good pick. That's what we do.
Good pick for Minnesota. I love. Boy, and look, let me look at my board real quick, just to be fair to them.
Yeah.
Minnesota fuck around and draft Brandon Cisse. Hey.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Minnesota.
They take that
boy, Minnesota got Thieneman at 18 and they got Cisse at 20, boy. Yeah. Good job for Minnesota's DBs.
Yeah.
I got Grenard, and wait till I get to 40-something and draft Melo Height. Then I get to 83 and draft Llewellyn, and I'm straight.
Yeah.
That's two edges. Rodriguez, Barner, whoever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No. I don't. 12 isn't, to answer your question.
Yeah.
If you're not getting Max and Myles, 12 is then important to me.
12 is important to you.
12 is important to me because I think that's a first round graded player.
Yeah.
That's a first round graded player. If my first pick was at 16, I might think different. Tay Jordan Brooks, give me this because it's at 16. I'm out of first round grades anyway. Yeah. One of my first round grades.
Because you're still in that window at 12, is what you're saying.
I'm in that window at 12. One of my first round grades is gonna be there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like it.
For sure.
I thought about it, man.
That's a lot of picks, and I would love to have them, but if we're not going to go get Max Crosby, I need 12.
Yeah.
I need the impact.
The thing that I was sitting there thinking, and I know when he asked the question, I was kind of thinking like, yeah, I'd like to do it if I was drafting. Mm-hmm. I was a little worried if Dallas was drafting. Not, if I was drafting, give me all those second, third rounds.
If it was me, Brian, we ain't missing.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we're being a little cocky about it, but it's just kind of weird. Okay,
Cowboys fuck around and draft like Jake Slaughter in the second round or some shit.
300-pound bouncer. He's not bad.
To come play tackle in the second round.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Speaking of Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Yesterday on 105.3 The Fan, on the KNC Masterpiece, Daniel Jeremiah from the NFL Network was on with the boys. And he had an interesting take about Caleb Downs. Let's hear it.
Well, I think you might have just killed one of my dreams because I was going to ask you if there's any way you could figure out how to get Mansour Delane or Caleb Downs a little further down the board to the Cowboys.
I think Downs is legit. I think I wouldn't give up hope on Downs. The Mansour Delane plane has taken off, and that is not landing anytime soon in DFW. So that one I think you can forget about. But I do think Caleb Downs is. I would not put that one to rest just yet.
All right, Daniel Jeremiah. Former NFL scout, highly respected analyst for the NFL Network.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Daniel Jeremiah's opinion. He's a plugged-in guy. The question I have for you, Voch, is why does he think that?
Because teams suck at drafting, and historically safety's been weird. Teams suck at drafting. And maybe he's been having the same conversation with some of these people that Mayock was having with some of these people. You remember Mayock came out
Mayock,
a little bit?
yeah.
And, people kind of attacked Mayock a little bit. Like, you drafted Cleveland Farrell, what you know?
Same thing happened to Matt Millen, by the way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think this is definitely the time of year where the insiders are talking to the peoples.
Yeah.
They talking to the scouts. Yeah. And if you ask the media personalities individually, hey, what you think about Caleb Downs or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Sure, I like Caleb Downs. But I think Jeremiah also said something like, hey man, I think it's more likely that he go from 10 to 20. Why would he say that? Like where you get them numbers from?
Yeah. I
think he heard a bunch of people say, oh yeah, I wouldn't go Downs top 10. I wouldn't go down. So when I hear them talk, the Mayocks, the Todd McShay's, Jeremiah, Bucky Brooks, like they talk to people.
They do.
They talk to people. So that's good news for us, for the Cowboys or whatever. I think in general, the problem with this draft is not a bunch of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's not a bunch of premium offensive tackles. When I say premium offensive tackles, like bona fide Laramie Tunsil type cats.
Yeah.
You got two dudes that some people think are guards. But they just happen to be.
That's a great point.
But they just happen to be the best tackles in this class.
Yeah.
I saw a mock that had Monroe top 10, Monroe Freeland from Georgia.
That's why, and listen, I'm not trying to be like throw up my hands guy. Throw up my hands in the offensive line. I used to work with a guy named Rowan Cavanagh at DallasCowboys.com, and one time I said something to Rowan, and he goes, "You got me."
Yeah.
Put his hands up and said, "You got me." And I'm that way about these offensive linemen. Listen. Why do I love the Arizona State kid more than anybody?
Yeah.
You know, I like the upside with that whole thing, but these offensive linemen, I do not have a very good handle on. And as they start going off the board, maybe some guys down there, when you get down to the third, fourth round, I might be a little bit better on. Yeah. But those top guys, other than Malinois, I mean, to me, it's like I would hate to be having to draft an offensive lineman in this class.
A lot of these dudes have warts. Like David Bailey in some other draft might be a guy to go 15. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's just where we at right now.
Yeah.
I think Jeremiah is saying that. I don't quite think it's his opinion because I've heard Dan Jeremiah come out and say amazing things about Caleb Downs.
I think, yeah.
I follow all their work. I think what Jeremiah is echoing is what a combination of team actions would probably lead to. Like a result of these teams' actions, what would happen? We could look it up, but Jeremiah's board, Caleb Downs probably high.
I think he said he was 8th.
But what he's saying is, hey, man, you know, they looking at the running back, they looking at the receivers. We might get 3 offensive linemen up here. I know the pass rush is going to be gone. I think Styles is going to, you know, shoot up the board. I think they value his athleticism. I know the corner's going to go. Some people are in on Delane, on McCoy. Some people may be out. Maybe the consensus that he's hearing is that Downs going to fall.
Yeah.
That's great news for us.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. That's top 5 news for us. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they would take Downs?
Cowboys?
Yeah.
I think they should run to go get Downs. I think they should.
But do you think they'll take Downs?
I think they would run to go get Downs. I think they would run to go get Downs. I think they're going to think highly enough of him and his style of play, communication, what the Cowboys need. Yeah. The Cowboys still need safety. I've been saying on this show for months, Cowboys probably going to need 3 safeties more than they need 3 corners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think they would run to go get Downs. I'm trying to find an example on my board of like, so for example, right, Wheatley from Penn State. Me and you've been talking about him a lot. Yeah. Wheatley's high on my board.
High on my board too.
I don't think he's going to be as high on the league's board. I think we're higher on Wheatley than they are.
See, that leads me to my next question.
Okay.
That leads me to my next question with you. Who's the player in this draft that the Cowboys front office is higher on more than us?
Man, Brian, I'll never forget being in that draft last year. And, man, it was like Bobby or something. Yeah. And we was off air. And Bobby was like, I don't know, man. They like Mykel Williams. I'm like, why they like Mykel Williams?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Bobby was saying to us, because ain't nothing wrong with liking Mykel. I like Mykel Williams. Yeah. I just like Mykel Williams later.
For somebody else.
I think Bobby, for sure. I think Bobby was saying, hey, man, for the pick that we at, is either going to be McMillan, Mykel. I think they like Booker, Walter Nolan.
Yeah.
That was the conversation we was having in the draft room.
Sure.
And I was like, not Mykel.
Yeah.
not all these other names, I'm straight.
Yeah.
And look, we were up and down on Nolan, the tackle from Ole Miss last year.
Yeah.
We were kind of up and down on Nolan. They love Nolan.
Yeah.
They love Mykel.
Yeah.
We agreed about McMillan and Booker.
Yeah.
But that's 50-50. That's 50-50.
Yeah.
So, Brian, with considering that archetype, that might be Falk. That might be Parker.
Yeah.
That might be Peter Wood. They might love Peter Wood.
That's funny you say that because those were the 3 players when you and I started this journey
that we were unsure of.
That we really had a problem with.
Like, why are they right here?
Why are they here?
Yeah.
Why are they here? And that's the, listen, if they were to take one of those guys, it does. I mean, I would say, hey, I would have done something different. It's what matters. They're the ones that their rears on the line every week on this stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think they do like the guys you mentioned. Yeah. I think that they like Woods and Parker and Falk much better than you and I do.
Do you think, maybe not Parker, I'll give them that much credit, but do you think Woods and Voch are 12 guys for them?
I would say so. And listen, this is not me. This is
we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing.
I'm not. Listen, I promise you though. Yeah. I promise you, when you and I work together, as we continue on here, we get to the end of I'll learn. I'll tell you exactly. I'll give you the best guess who I think they're going to take there at 12.
That's a joke I always say about you. Back in the day, right? Like I didn't even know you, but we'll just be leading up to the draft or whatever, and nobody will be talking about nobody, and we up here trying to figure it out. And Brian will just pop up on the radio one day. What do you guys think about Leighton Vander Esch? The linebacker from Boise. And I used to be like, why would Brian ask us this question at the end of the draft process? And Brian be like, what do you guys think? Have you guys watched this Tristan Hill kid from UCF? Yeah. And lo and behold, like we just learned who the Cowboys like, and they end up drafting those guys. Yeah, we'll definitely. Well,
I think I'll have a pretty good idea.
By the time we get to draft 101, we'll have a top 5.
I think so.
We'll have.
I think so. But I think that they probably listen. We did a thing yesterday on the stack where we went through that scenario where you made a great argument about taking an offensive player.
You get wiped out, okay?
And you got wiped out. And Zach and Aisha and I ran through a mock draft, and the way the PFF mock draft fell, we made a determination. It got down to us, and we got down to those picks, the Kansas City, Cincinnati Dolphin pick. And all of a sudden, it's like, guys, we have a chance to go get a defensive player. Yeah. And we didn't do it. And we end up having to take limit at wide receiver because of the grade, that
Woolchuck really pushed you on limit, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, Woolchuck pushed you on.
Well, he pushed. Well, Aisha was on that one too. So in the room, you have to kind of go. Yeah. Sometimes consensus will kill you. Yeah. I would have fought for Tyson myself, but anyway.
When we do the Crown Big Board, is it going to be the 2 of us, or is it going to be the 4 of us?
Oh, it's always fun to have 4, right? Would you rather tell me what you want to do? I'll do whatever you want to do. I like to hear.
The better content would be the 4 of us.
Yeah.
But we would need 5 shows to pull the shit off.
You and I could do this sport.
If it's just me and you, I think we could sort this thing out.
We can sort it out.
We can sort it out pretty quick. If I got to fuss at Zach and Aisha, man, we'll have to do 5
shows. They might fuss at us.
No, we'll go, all right, y'all, we doing 1 through 20 today, 2 through 40. You know what I'm saying? It'll have to be like 20 through 40. It'll have to be like that. So it's up to you how many shows you want to do. I don't mind either.
As the captain of the ship, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I don't mind either, but go ahead.
Here we go. Here's another question for you, though. Give me a player.
Let's do 4. If they want to wake up in the morning and come do this shit, we'll do 4 people.
All right. I'm fascinated.
5 episodes, do a time.
5 episodes. Bachi, give me a player in the first round who will go later than expected.
Let's just say McCoy don't count.
Say McCoy don't count.
I'll even say Bain don't count because I think if Bain fall to 12, that's like his range now. A first round, one of my first round graded players, or a player that'll be in the first round?
First round. Somebody that everybody's talking about reasonably high, that's probably going to go later than what we think.
I think it's always going to be the running back.
Yeah.
Teams can't really fool me with this, you know what I'm saying, with this. Oh, well, we like Jeremiah Love. Man, running back and safety fall every year. Yeah. Running back and safety fall unless you like Bijan Saquon, right? But in general, I think Love is closer to how we like Hampton coming out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's better than Hampton, but I think he's in that range closer than the Saquon in them range. Mm-hmm. Hampton fell to like 20, but it depends on the draft. This draft is different than last year's draft, but I think I've been seeing this. How about this, Brian? I've been seeing Spencer Fano fall in these mocks.
It's kind of strange that
I've been seeing Monroe higher.
Yeah, people. It seems like they've switched Monroe and Fano out.
Yeah.
It seems like they've switched those 2 guys out. And
I wonder why that's the case.
I don't know.
Because the film don't change. I've always
and like I say, the thing with Fano, he's a really athletic guy. Yeah. He's not very strong. Hey, listen, I have a history with these guys, as we all know this. But man, I'll tell you what, I would take him all day over Freeling from Georgia.
Yeah.
I just would. Yeah. That's the one to me that's got me kind of perplexed.
They both aren't powerful, but I think Fano deals with strong dudes better than Monroe does.
Yeah.
I think Fano's hands are more solid. I think Fano's the better athlete. Mm-hmm. And even though Monroe plays in the SEC,
yeah,
I think Monroe's biggest fight was like Keldrick Falk or something. Fano's biggest fight was David Bailey.
Yeah.
And I think Fano fared better versus Bailey than Monroe did versus Falk. So yeah, Fano's better than Freeland.
Have I been seeing you fight for Proctor at Alabama? Fight for him?
Yeah, man. I think
you're not fighting for Dallas. You're just trying to say, and you were absolutely right on Booker at Alabama. You got a good handle on these Alabama linemen.
I think what happens is with these bigger, slower-footed dudes, it depends on how you choose to live through getting beat because you're slow-footed.
Right.
Doin Jones, I used to stand on the table for him.
Right.
He was a right tackle from Ohio State.
Right.
Left tackle, Paris Campbell, was getting draft buzz much higher than him. And he got drafted much higher than him. Much better athlete, moves better, all this kind of stuff. But Doin Jones knew how to play football, and he had length that'll bail him out. If you get to Paris's back hip, which was hard because he's athletic, but if you get to his back hip, you kind of beat him. It was hard for anybody to beat Doin Jones because length bailed him out.
Right.
He knows how to use his hands, and length bailed him out. So Caden Proctor is a guy, doesn't have the best feet, 360. A team will probably get him to 240 or something. And these guys will get wins on him, but he got good hands, and he has length, and that bails him out. Plus, what's most important, I'll go back and check this text message that I sent pre-show. I think what's most important is the level of competition.
There you go.
A lot of people that play, they may like Lomu, the left tackle from Utah, better.
Yeah, and you can watch him play against Bailey and Height and those guys.
So Lomu beat the shot to Idaho kids or something, or whoever the hell that they, the Montana State kids or whatever. But the biggest competition Lomu played was Texas Tech.
Right.
Melo Height beat the shit out of Caleb Lomu. Yeah. I'm like, damn, they show one opportunity to do something, and Melo smoked you. I did this little homework assignment. Here's the competition that Caden Proctor, because Caleb Proctor was 2 days ago.
Right.
Caden Proctor, the left tackle from Bama. Here's the competition that he played against. Our guy Halton from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Per my board, Halton's a day 3 pick. Falk from Auburn, second round pick for me. R. Mason Thomas, probably his biggest fight, second round pick for me. Mason Rager, Wisconsin, the edge. I want him to be a third round guy because I'm phony, but I got a 4 on him. Whatever. Yeah. Zion Young, I got a 3rd on him. Some people say Zion Young could go first round.
Could go first round.
Josh Josephs, 3rd round from Tennessee. Kieran Crawford from Auburn, the opposite of Keldrick Falk, 3rd round for me. And Michael Kamara from Indiana. 4th round for me. So I'm just looking at the competition that all these guys played. Caden Proctor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, played against 8 NFL edge players.
Man.
And they're day 2, early day 3 guys for me.
Sure.
So if you're Caden Proctor, he only gave up 1 sack, by the way, and it wasn't against none of them. It was against a Florida State kid. So, and just 1 sack. So if you go, all right, Caden Proctor, I saw him losing reps. He's losing them versus the best dudes.
Right.
Versus Lomu, who's beating the shit out the Montana State kids. I don't even know if that's even who he played. I had to look it up. But versus the whoever kids. And when he finally played the Texas Tech guys, they took turns whooping on him.
Right.
I got to go with the dude that played against the better competition.
Right.
The much better competition.
Right.
And only gave up 1 sack and played some good fights against him. So that's my argument for Proctor.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's as good as you can get right there. That's as good as you can get.
Competition-wise, for sure.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Yeah. My final thing for you here. Arvell Reese, a lot of the video came out about the workout and stuff like that, and then you were starting to compare the Ben to him with Bain and stuff like that. Are we now being unfair to Arvell Reese?
I watch film, Brian. I watch film.
How much does that bother you that we might get a bag drill and people are saying the guy can't bend, can't do this, can't do that?
Everything that happens at a pro day or a combine, a workout.
Yeah, remind me not to ever send you a pro day.
Don't send me.
Yeah.
I may go to ask some questions.
Yeah.
But don't send me to go watch no damn. I mean, I watch the drills.
Yeah.
I ain't moving nobody on my board.
Yeah.
Arvell Reese, me and John Owning was talking on Twitter one day.
Yeah.
And we talked on our show.
Yeah.
I say, John, what I learned, and I even came to you months ago. I say, Brian, Arvell Reese is a linebacker for me.
That you did say that.
So when you look on my board, he's a linebacker.
Right.
And he's a linebacker that whoop ass in pass rush or whatever, right? But we all can acknowledge that he's a raw pass rusher.
Right.
Got a lot of room to grow. John Oning said it. I said to him, I say, man, John, man, he's really just beating people with great athleticism and great natural ability. He doesn't know how to fully pass rush yet. If y'all don't miss shows, you've heard me say this.
Right.
So, of course, when he gets to his pro day and he's doing edge movements and he doesn't do them better than Ruben Bain, who's a black belt at edge. You know, when I talk about people like, oh, yeah, he's athletic, but he don't know how to play D-line. Ruben Bain knows how to play edge.
17 weeks we saw him do that.
Like a MF. He knows how to play edge.
Yeah.
Arvell Reese don't know how to play edge. You know what I'm saying? He's been a full-time... He'd never been a full-time edge.
Never.
He a linebacker that play edge sometimes.
Yeah.
I think he's the top player on most people's board because of his ability to be a linebacker and to effectively pass rush. But he's only been pass rush for a little bit. And there's so much ceiling to his upside that may be why he's the best player on people's board, the best non-quarterback on people's board. So when I see Arvell Reese do pass rush drills, he hadn't been doing these long.
Yeah.
He hasn't been doing these long.
Right.
They ain't been pass rushing for 7 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Arvell just now getting into the swing of things. So it ain't nothing that can happen at a pro day or a combine that'll make me go, okay, well, the film lied. Let me check this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not moving nobody on my board because of no pro day. I knew Arvell Reese was raw as a rusher.
There's people that will say this, though, now, that you can't take an off-ball linebacker in the top 5.
I'll take him.
Yeah.
I'll take
I think
one.
I would, too.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Shit, what you mean? If the Cowboys
No, that's
trade up,
what I'm
two.
saying. I mean, I've seen there's a lot of people out there that are commenting, and listen, that's the great thing about with Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, people have opinions. I don't think necessarily their opinions are always right. I'd take Arvell Reese in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You're talking about, you guys are teaching me about the ceiling and the floor things.
I'll take Arvell Reese and I'll play him in 2 spots.
Yeah.
Just like Ohio State did.
Absolutely.
There go your linebacker right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let him or Downs or one of those guys slide to me at 12.
Yeah.
I'll hand that card in. I don't have a problem with that.
That's where the Cowboys have the advantage in this draft.
Yeah.
If somebody will overthink it, because teams suck at drafting. Somebody will overthink it. And they'll fall to you.
Yeah.
They'll fall to you.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
I looked up Caleb Lomu's matchups.
Oh, did you get them all?
He played against Wyoming, who ain't got nobody being drafted.
I'll tell you what, man. They got some great cattle ranchers and pharmacists at Wyoming. I've been there. I got my ass kicked in Wyoming one time.
You see who? Like hands?
No, like I was standing on the sidelines. We played at the University of Wyoming when I was at TCU.
Oh, okay.
Laramie, Wyoming is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life.
Okay, I got you.
It basically sunshined in the first half and snowed in the second.
Okay, I got you. that don't even count. Wyoming, UCLA, BYU, Kansas State, Cal Poly. I thought that was a high school. Cincinnati.
Big 12 schedule. Yeah.
Emarion Winston from Baylor.
Yeah.
Whoever that character is. Arden Walker from Colorado. Long story short, Skylar Gill Howard, but he's another tech guy. So
280,
the 3 tech guys are his best competition, and they all kind of did some stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, whatever. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, appreciate you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you very much
Great job.
for having questions for us. Let me get this ready here. And don't forget, y'all, we got quarterback week next week. Me and Brian are going to begrudgingly with an attitude break down some quarterback. Brian want to give them their due.
But let me tell you this though.
Yeah.
When you evaluate quarterbacks correctly and you talk about them, I think people recognize you more as an evaluator if you could get the quarterbacks right.
Then that means nobody respect nobody.
No, I'm just saying, man. I mean, you're like an offensive line expert.
Somewhat, yeah.
But if you get quarterbacks right, I guarantee you people will say, Voch, you thought the LSU kid Nussmeier was a really good player. And you had him high and you said, I
do think some of the biggest growth I got on my YouTube page very early, I looked at Pat Mahomes and I said, you remind me of Aaron Rodgers.
First round grade.
I did say that.
Yeah.
For March 27th, tomorrow, And man, I'm double thinking these names a little bit. I probably should have picked some other names, but
now you talked about that you were going to go and we were going to.
So we good from March 27th to April 3rd. So we got our guys we're going to do tomorrow. We got 12 quarterbacks next week, and then I'm going to redo.
Then you're going to get some whisper guys, right?
We good to go. Yeah. But March 27th, Cole Wisniewski,
safety from Tech.
The more I look at this name, well, why did I add this name? But anyway, Albert.
He was the East-West game.
Was he good?
Yeah. He was East-West game, yeah.
I take your word for it. You don't even know what game it was.
No, he was. No, I called the game. I remember calling his name a couple times, yeah.
Because that last name made you remember.
Wisniewski, yeah.
Cole Wisniewski, safety from Texas Tech.
People are asking about him, by the way. There's some people, I guess they're Tech fans.
That's that Texas shit. I ain't trying to hit these Texas. Albert Regis, the D lineman from Texas A&M.
Okay.
Ephesians Prysock. Prysock? That's his name?
I know. I got to look it up.
Ephesians Prysock, cornerback from Washington. Carlos Deming, cornerback from Stephen F. Austin.
Ooh.
And Drew Shelton that we've been watching for 3 years.
Yeah.
Keep going back to school, get an NIL money.
Get NIL money, yeah.
I just know we ain't going to like him because he keep coming back to school. Offense tackle from Penn State. We're going to watch those guys tomorrow. Where we're going to watch them and talk about them tomorrow. And next week, we're going to talk about quarterback all week. Now, look.
Make a prediction real quick. Any surprises out of that group?
Out of this group right here?
Yeah. Anybody you're going to go, what?
I've seen
Let's had a 4th round grade on this guy.
I've seen Regis up people's boards.
Yeah.
I'm sure Cole Wisniewski is a white man.
He is.
I bet he's
try hard.
I bet he one of them smart safeties.
Very try hard.
I bet he got that IQ.
Yeah.
I bet he.
You're gonna think maybe you're looking at the Texas safety when you watch the play.
Yeah. They might have the same.
Might have the same vibe too.
Same play style, Brian. That's racist, but whatever. But yeah, that's who we got, y'all. That's who we got. And Ephesians Prysock maybe.
Yeah.
If you got a Bible name, you got
to be walk on water maybe.
Got to play nice. If you're looking for anything that's Crown Global Media related, go find it on crownglobalmedia.com. We appreciate y'all for visiting the website. We put everything up there for y'all nice and tidy, and we appreciate y'all supporting, whether you're buying some merch, you watching all the shows, watching the clips, whatever it is. We appreciate you. Please.
I do have an official announcement, though. April 1st, my NFL Strange Lady shirt will be available.
April Fools?
April 1st. It will be for a 1 month. It'll be through the draft. So it's a 1 month run is what we got. I got you one for yourself. So you
limited edition NFL is a Strange Lady shirt.
You can barbecue in the backyard in it.
Okay, it's one of them shirts.
Yeah, it's a T-shirt.
Wash the car, you know what I'm saying?
Do whatever you want.
Go and work out, go box.
Go work out, go box, go get hit in the face a couple times.
I don't get hit in the face a lot, Brian. When it happens, you notice.
But yeah, we're excited about that. So I'll have one on here coming up soon. April 1st.
We will definitely push those shirts out on April Fool's Day, and you'll realize it's an April Fool's joke. We ain't got it.
We do. It's taking a long time to do this. That's why it's on a one month run. But we'll get it together.
Limited edition. NFL is a Strange Lady T-shirt. That's Bryan Broaddus, Crown Global Media on Twitter, and I'm Voch Lombardi. We'll catch y'all next time. Crown.